Hello, everyone. Today's topic is about self doubt. Again, I get a lot of messages from many of you all where you're constantly in a thought process of, oh, I'm not so good. I see people around me are doing better than me. People younger than me are more successful, earning more money. I feel lost and defeated. So, self doubt is certainly a very, very common problem. So, if you are feeling insecure, if you're feeling like you're not the best, if you feel like you're not worth it at all, you're not alone. I often tell people that I started working in a proper job only from the age of 26. Now 22-year-olds, 18-year-olds write to me and say that they feel they're worthless. So please don't worry about it. It's perfectly normal if you are feeling this way. In fact, in a lot of ways, right, if you feel like you're superior, then you have huge egos and you don't develop yourself further. So it's how you channelize the self doubt. It is what helps you to become a better person. So today let's talk about why do we get self doubt and how can we handle self doubt. So let's get started. Now, why do we feel self doubt? See, the most important reason anyone doubts themselves is because of comparison, right? Neighbor will come and say कि अरे बेटा क्या हो गया तेरा कैसा मार्क्स है कहाँ पे काम करते हो and somebody will say कि Sushila auntie's son is studying in IIT, Sahil uncle's daughter is working in Amazon. So people will give you these kind of comparisons, right? So the first reason why you start feeling self doubt is comparisons with somebody else. Now the comparison can happen because of others, like for example I told you, neighbors, relatives, our own parents also, of course they don't compare to put you down. They compare because they want you to do better than the neighbors and the relatives kids and all that, and they probably want to show off a little bit. So don't take it too hard. Don't take it too hard, I mean. It's a fact, right? Now the other reason why we also feel self doubt is comparison with what we watch on social media. So I also have this problem. I'm telling you, it's not like only you or anyone else has it. We all have it. When I sometimes scroll reels and I look at amazingly performing reels, I also wonder how come my reels aren't doing well. It's a very normal thing, right? We are human beings. We're not gods. Now, you may be seeing your friends posting photos, videos, they may be looking very beautiful in the video, or somebody else may be looking better than you. They may be getting better marks than you. So, all this will start irritating you. You get so irritated and angry, and self doubt starts. Then, of course, is when you talk to smarter people, then you start wondering, oh my God, they are so much better than me. When am I going to get better than them? Parents, as a parent now, I do it as well. Whenever I see a smarter kid than my kids, I start comparing, and I tell my family, like, oh my God, my son is not as good as somebody else. But then I realize it's such a wrong thing. So, this is the reason why fundamentally we have self doubt. It is one single reason: comparison. So if you want to get rid of self doubt, that's the first thing to stop. Like, stop comparing. I always say that every person is individually different. And trust me, the reason is we are all a product and victim of our upbringing, the environment we are born, the kind of education we got, the kind of parents we had, the kind of friends, relatives, how did we learn, what kind of learning environment we had. All this influences, and that is why we are the way we are. So you can't now go back to childhood and change a lot of things, which is why a lot of child psychologists say that the early ages of development are very, very crucial to set up for your whole future as well. So stop comparing as a fundamental issue. This is the reason why we have self doubt. Now, if you do have self doubt, you must be wondering, what do I do? How do I make this change? How do I lead a happier life? Like, of course, the most important thing is to embrace spirituality, but I know it is difficult for many of you, and I will make a separate video on how being spiritual can help you lead a happier life on a daily basis. But apart from that, there are 5 key things that I can suggest to all of you. The first one being Try and look at what are the self-doubts that you have. Take a pen and paper. Pause the video if you want now. Take a pen and paper. Write down what are the kind of different self-doubts that you have. Do you have self-doubts about your looks? Do you have self-doubts about the way you speak, the way you dress up, or your smartness? What is it? Write down everything. And then look at what are the things that is actually in my control. Like, for example, if your nose is crooked, you can't do anything. I'm brown skin. Can I do anything about it? I can't do anything about it. I can't apply Fair and Lovely every day and expect that I'm going to become fair in 48 hours or whatever the advertisement says. So those things, you just have to say, that's it. I have to live with those things. But honestly, if you improve your fitness, you can look better. If looks is your self-doubt, for example, I will post here my own transformation in the video. You will see my before and after, right? I lost about 15 kilos and I look fitter, but I felt like I looked much more better as well. So just by looking fitter, you can improve something like a looks thing. Similarly, maybe it is about your communication skills or anything else that is in your control. Try and start working on it even little bit. And every time you get a small success, celebrate that success, because then you will start feeling that, hey, I am doing something better. Do you know why kids come and ask you about everything? Like my son will draw a small little drawing and he'll ask me, Daddy, how does it look? And when I tell him it's so beautiful, he feels so happy about it because it is self-doubt and they get a confirmation. Now, you don't go and check every time, right? People will think you're stupid, but you yourself measure. Like when I started my weight loss journey, every kilo I lost, I was so excited. I was celebrating it. So try and start with that. Then what happens? Second one, instead of comparing yourself with others and getting jealous, be curious and start learning. I have this habit. Whenever I meet someone, I am awed at their positives. I'm like, oh my God, this person is so good. How do I get to learn what this person has learned and how this person has reached wherever he is? So I've had a lot of examples. I talk to people, I ask them, how are you implementing a strategy or how are you running your organization? I'm very curious. I learn and I come and implement. So you can do that. Learn from the best around you. Don't be jealous, but get them to share and learn and practice it. That itself will start, the curiosity will help you becoming better, and then slowly the self-doubt will start coming down. The next thing that you can think about doing is just getting things done. A lot of times people, because of self-doubt, never launch whatever they're working on. It could be they're writing a book. It could be they're, wanting to start a business. They've got everything ready, but they don't do it. Now, unless you start something, you will not know whether you're going to succeed and do well. Now, what is the worst that can happen if you fail? See, unless you're a doctor who can kill a patient, unless you're in a border, in the Indian Army where you can kill somebody with your gun, you should not worry about failure. Failure is nothing. You can just pick up yourself, come back stronger next time. So execute. That is the most important thing. Whatever new ideas you have, just implement it. Just shoot it. Just make it happen. And you will see the kind of happiness you get when you make it happen. I used to always have self-doubts about my fitness. I never thought I could lose weight. But today, it's a dream. And did I get external help for it? Yes, but first my mind worked on it. I took a personal trainer, diets and everything. But my mind decided that enough is enough. I'm not going to self-doubt. I'm going to make it happen. So what is stopping you? Think about it and just make it happen. The fourth one is actually surrounding yourself with people who will be helping you become better. Positive thoughts, positive content, people who will appreciate you, not people who will put you down. So that's a very important thing. We all know that the best people that we hang out with, that's how we become. During lockdown, as a family, we were hanging out with one of our neighbors who was highly spiritual. And that kickstarted our spiritual journey as well. And I realized for the first time that spirituality is not about religion, it's about focus, concentration, etc. So start having the right kind of people around you. That will also be with start having the right kind of resources around you, like reading good books, listening to good podcasts, speaking to smart people, good content. Stop just scrolling social media content mindlessly. And the fifth one is stop seeking validation all the time. Don't keep asking people around, hey, am I doing well? Is it better? Am I good looking? Nobody's going to really care about you too much. Remember that you care about yourself, not others. So get some opinion. Feedback is not wrong, but don't get obsessed about it. Take the feedback, work on it, improve, and be confident. I'll tell you something. Today, just because I'm fit, I'm super confident. I'm making videos. If not, I probably wouldn't have. Today, I know I can carry off a slim fit, tight fitting, muscle fit t shirt or a shirt. I don't ask people how do I look. I look at the mirror. I know I look good and I'm happy about it. So, guys and girls, my dear friends, stop cribbing about life. Take it into your control. Don't doubt yourself. You are much better than what you think. You are much smarter than what you think. And I'm sure each one of you can succeed. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Till I see you next time, don't forget to subscribe and stay fit, stay positive. Keep chasing obscene success. Thank you so much.